1998-99 saw Dr. Josef Venglos come in as Celtic head coach, replacing Wim Jansen, who quit just 2 days after clinching the first league title in a decade. Dr. Joe's first task was to deal with a bonus row behind the scenes, and unfortunately that affected things on the park. In Europe, Celtic were in the Champions League qualifying first round and faced off against St Patrick's Athletic with a 0-0 draw at home, not boding well, but a 2-0 win in Dublin saw Celtic get through. The next round saw Celtic beat Croatia Zagreb 1-0 at home, but a 3-0 defeat in Croatia meant it was the Croatians that went through in the Champions League. Celtic dropped to the UEFA Cup, and with 2-1 win away and 2-1 win at home against Vitória Guimarães of Portugal, Celtic went through to the second round and faced FC Zurich. A 1-1 draw at Celtic Park was followed by a 4-2 defeat in Switzerland, and Celtic dropped out of Europe altogether. The bonus round also affected the League Cup defence, with a 1-0 defeat away to Airdrie in the third round. Airdrie went on to lose to Rangers in the semi-final, with Rangers beating St Johnstone in the final. In the league, Celtic only won 3 of their first 10 games, so again it wasn't a great start there either. But they did, by November, get going, with Celtic hammering Rangers 5-1 at Celtic Park in what was probably the last Celtic Rangers game that wasn't on the telly. 2 goals from Lubomir Moravcik, 2 from Henrik Larsson and 1 from Mark Burchill was enough to see a massive win and a massive boost. Unfortunately, it didn't end up being enough in the end. Celtic finished second in the league, 71 points in 36 games, 21 wins, 8 draws and 7 defeats. That was 6 points behind champions Rangers. Henrik Larsson did finish top scorer with 29 goals, but the big thing on this season was that Rangers won the league at Celtic Park in a shame game where Hugh Dallas was hit by a coin and Rangers did a huddle to celebrate winning the league, even though they were told not to. Celtic's last chance of silverware was the Scottish Cup. A 3-1 win at home at Airdrie in the third round was followed by a 4-0 win at home at Dunfermline in the fourth round. A 3-0 win away to Morton in the quarter-final followed, and then a 2-0 win at Dundee United at Ibrox was enough to see Celtic face Rangers in the final back at Hampden after its renovation. But Rangers clinched the treble with a 1-0 win in that game, and Celtic finished the season trophyless. In terms of kit, the home kit was the same as the previous season, with the away kit being a black with fluorescent pinstripes, both sponsored by Umbro.